Hi, this is Pradnya. Wish you a very happy Women's Day. I hope you had a rocking Women's Day celebration yesterday. Have you ever wondered, instead of celebrating Women's Day once in a year, what if you celebrate the femininity within every day? Now, what do I mean by that? As women, we are very naturally caring, nurturing, and giving. So we want to be there for others, for our family members, for our community, and for employers. But sometimes we forget to fill our own cup, and then we are not able to give that positive energy to others. So why not start with some self-care routine that you can follow every day so that you can maintain your high energy and enthusiasm. Now this is a very, very interesting topic, and I had the pleasure of presenting this topic to a team of talented software professionals at Deco Software with my session Become the Energy Queen. I shared ancient yogic practices and techniques from pranic healing that I learned, which women can easily apply every day to maintain clean energy and to be more efficient and energetic on a day-to-day basis. And now, I know, the ladies in my network, they are very talented, very ambitious, and, they like to go after their goals. So they are very busy most of the times and not able to dedicate it, the required time for their mental and physical fitness. But think about this. If you don't prioritize yourself, your own health, your own well-being, then who else will? And how will you feel about it if you continue like this 10 years down the line? Will you be proud of your version 10 years down the line if you don't prioritize it now? So let me help out here. In the comment box below, I'll share a very quick, yoga routine for you. Something, which you can do in 10 minutes to start your day with a lot of energy and enthusiasm. What I feel is being women is very, very powerful naturally because women are all about the charisma. It's like a poetic justice. But you know what? Sometimes we get too much influenced by others, by family members, society, and others' opinion. Where two things may happen. Either you dim your light, where you stop expressing yourself, you stop being authentic, and you just shrink yourself. And second thing that happens is I've seen women who tend to become aggressive as they get into leadership positions. When they start becoming, more like a man, where they start losing their femininity. Now, I have lived that journey myself. And somewhere, when I started, leading large teams, I was looking at my contemporaries, my own female bosses. And somewhere I felt, hey, yes, I want to be a powerful leader, but then, I don't want to be another man. I very much value my femininity, my softness. And that is something I really wanted to maintain. So, how do we do this? Now, one of the ways you can do this is by invoking, the goddess energy from within. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, this means, balancing your masculine and feminine aspects. Now, femininity is, let's not confuse the femininity and feminine energy with the gender. Because no matter whether you are a man or a woman, you are likely to have a combination of feminine and masculine traits, feminine and masculine energy, you know. So, naturally, feminine energy is very nurturing, creative, receptive, somebody who likes to be nurtured, taken care of. Whereas naturally masculine energy is, very, very logical, very active, very strategic, somebody who likes to go out in the world and pursue their goals. Now, I won't ask women to, completely discard the, masculine energy traits. Of course, we need them, in the modern world, because when it comes to achieving our goals, for our family, for our career, we need that masculine energy as well. But it's more about balancing the masculine and feminine aspects and having that wisdom of, when to use which trait. Am I confusing you a lot? Don't worry. This is this becomes very, very easy, when you follow such certain ancient yogic practices, like, let's say, Nadi Shodhan Pranayama, which is a, simple breathing techniques, which will easily balance your masculine and feminine aspects. Now, depending on which energy is dominant in you, within you, right? What you can do is you can consciously incorporate certain activities so that you can integrate the opposite aspects, okay, into your personality. Okay, let's say if you're a man, and you want to incorporate feminine aspects such as creativity, caring, attitude into your personality, then you can actively incorporate activities such as, let's say, arts, creative activities, taking care of elderly into your routine, so that you can also add that feminine energy into your personality, and which will make you even more powerful as a leader. Similarly, when it comes to women, sometimes they tend to display this distorted feminine aspects, where they showcase victim mentality. They start giving excuses. Hey, because I have family responsibility, I have to take care of xyz stuff, so I'm not able to achieve my goals. And that is complete BS, which I definitely don't accept that. Now, if you find somebody like this in your circle, then what you can ask that person is, they can start doing activities that challenge them, which requires them to be courageous, which, puts them on the spot and forces them to take that bold action, for example, participating in adventure sports, going for trekking, hiking, even if you don't like it, and that will help you integrate the masculine energy into your personality, and that will make you even powerful woman. Now, because I am a pranic healer, the solar plexus chakra is one of the chakras which makes someone very charismatic, very powerful as a leader. So you can also activate your solar plexus chakra. Now, how to do it? Yeah, of course, you can approach a pranic healer and get healing done for yourself. Apart from that, there's a very simple technique wherein you can simply go out in the sunlight in the morning, and just pray to the sun god, and just pray to him, asking a sun god to activate all of your chakras. And that's one of the easiest ways to make sure your chakras are clean and energized early morning. You can also eat yellow colored fruits, such as banana, right? And before eating that fruit, have an intention, okay? Uh, just have an intention that, okay, this fruit is going to activate my solar plexus chakra. So let's celebrate our womanhood not only once in a year, but every day. Wish you a very happy Women's Day. By the way, one of the best things that happened to me at this Women's Day is I started learning Devi Kamacham. Now it's a Hindu chant, which is where we pray to the Devi to protect us, from all sides. And it is like I'm really having the spiritual experience, with this, where I feel that the divine goddess. It is as if invoking within me. So I'll leave out a comment below. You can register for this wonderful program, which has been taught by my amazing Bhagavad Gita teacher, Mr. Triloknath Tripathi. That's all I have for today. Take care, ladies. Bye.